Good morning, folks. Oh, let me turn the TV off. Today is February 25th, 2014, and it has been a really long time since I posted, probably the longest gap that I've had in posting since I started this process online. It was a variety of factors, but the biggest had to do with money. I lost my job on December 6th, 2013 to be exact, and as a result, lost my health insurance, so I couldn't go back to Multicare Health. And plus, just trying to, well, you know how it is when you have money problems. I had to go into hustle mode. I still stayed pretty committed to working out. I just wasn't really recording as much, and a lot of times my recordings would coincide with my visits to Multicare Health, and without that, um, it just wasn't happening. But I do have health insurance now. I still have to find out how much it's going to cost me to start going back to Multicare Health because it's a new plan and I have a new deductible. So I still have to find out whether or not it's financially feasible for me to go back to Multicare. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Just to kind of give you an update about the important stuff. My body, I weighed in yesterday morning. I was 211. Now, if you remember last time that I checked in, I was around 215. The interesting part is, for the past 3 months, maybe 2 months, I've pretty much stayed in between 215 and 220, depending on what I ate. And week before last, I just finally just really decided to up the ante with the protein. And I'd been getting probably about 115 grams of protein a day. And what I started doing is integrating chicken breasts for breakfast and a can of tuna during the day. And what I didn't realize is the big, huge chicken breast that I was eating had about 100 and some odd grams of protein alone, because it was one of the split breasts. And usually when you use apps and stuff and they talk about protein, it's chicken and it's 4 ounces. And that's usually about 26 grams of protein. So whenever I was putting in one chicken breast, I was putting in 26 ounces. Well, it turns out that big chicken breast is actually like 16 ounces. So it's like 4, a little bit less after you cook it. But having that in the morning and then incorporating a whole can of tuna in the afternoon, all of a sudden, after not being able to get below 215 for the past 3 months, I wake up yesterday and I'm 211. And that was the first time I'd weighed myself, because I'd pretty much just stopped. I could tell when I was gaining, but I figured, you know what, my goal was, as long as I stayed below 220, I was fine. But the other day, somebody said, just get on the scale and see what's going on. And I saw 211 pounds and I pretty much shit bricks. I was really excited. So it looks like what I was missing that whole time was upping the protein. And as I mentioned before, my doctor told me that was what I needed to do. And now I see, when you're working out, you have to get that protein. And when he said I needed to have enough protein to match my body weight, I see why. So now that's pretty much my thing in the morning. Is I have a bunch of chicken breasts that I marinate in actually Italian dressing. I throw that on the George Foreman grill and I cook that, and I actually slice up some tomatoes and onion and put that on the grill as well. And it's an amazing breakfast. It tastes really, really good. I don't need any carbs to go with it. I'm still incorporating my beans. I still have my protein shake, but as long as I keep those carbs up there in the 200-gram level, it seems like the weight is coming off. So now 190 actually seems like it's right around the corner. So I'm pretty excited about that. In terms of my body, this is where I'm at right now. Like you said, I'm starting to get this natural indent here. I'm still losing here, but this is, of course, this is my problem area. This has been the worst thing, but I know that's going to continue to go down. The biggest difference I've noticed is in my stomach. Like, with it not hanging over as much, you can actually, I have on black shorts so you can't tell, but you can actually start to see this crease here. And I don't always feel the need to pull my tank top down here to cover, because this is actually coming down. When I have more time and I'm wearing something different or whatever, I'll kind of show you exactly what I mean. But yeah, I mean, and this is without a girdle or anything. So I'm, taking on a natural shape without a girdle. My legs are getting really small. So I'm just really excited about everything. So now that I'm kind of got back on track with the health insurance, and I'm hopefully going to start going to Multicare, I'll start recording more. I'll also show you the gym that I created. I basically took everything out of my office, and now that area is a full gym. I'm incorporating more cardio. I'm jumping rope now, which is an excellent source of cardio. And I'm also just kind of dancing around my gym with weights on my arms and my legs, and lifting my arms and legs as much as I can, and just trying to get in a 2 20-minute sessions a week on top of the lifting. So hopefully the integration of more protein and the integration of the cardio will be what gets me over that 3-month plateau that I was at. So I'm going to start posting more frequently, especially now that I'm starting to see results again. But I think if anything, the moral is that, or I don't know if we want to call it a moral, but I think it is completely natural that after significant weight loss, you do hit a plateau and you got to do something to kind of push you over to the next level. And that's what I needed, because the bodybuilding competition is in September. That's not March, April, May, June, July, August. That's 7 months away. So I've got to get this fat off, and then I've got to cut. I've got to get defined. Because if I'm going to be anything close to a bikini soon, I've really got to get my ish together. So anyway, I hope all of you are doing well. I hope that your weight loss endeavors are successful, and keep your head up. Peace and love. Deuces.